Okay.
Okay. So, as far as the content goes, I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel.
Awesome.
We'll
and
probably,
I'll share it.
Yeah, just
Awesome.
if you'd like to. Yeah.
I would love to.
It'll help us.
And if there's any clips of information you'd like to share on your side as well, then by
Yes.
all means, we can
Normally,
forward you that
I
information.
do my videos on Sunday, and I have somebody who comes and helps me film. But he was not able to come today. He's usually not.
Will he be at Equal Mission?
He may. I'm trying to get him there. So, and then we could work something out there.
Cool.
I'm rolling.
Awesome. Oh, wow.
Catch it in natural.
Hey, you guys. It's Kristina.
Hey, Chef B Live here, and I'm here in Houston, loving life. This is the first time I've ever been in Houston, and on my first day here, April, the goddess that brought me here, took me to Kristina's Rawfully Organic Co-op, and I was blown away. I mean, it's the biggest co-op in the U.S. So
It's a pretty fun community, but large-scale organization.
amazing. So is this a nonprofit? Is this something like is it a community that works together as far as?
It is a nonprofit, and what you can see is that we have like 3 locations throughout the city, and we share and distribute all organic, a lot of local produce, and it's all just raw food, all just produce. And you can just see when you come, it's like a long day of having at least 150 families a day, about 500 families a week come and pick up shares of food. And so it's as organized as it can be, but it's like you've gotten to meet some of the volunteers. People just come and they hang out, great energy around the food, and
I mean, come on.
It's a lot of heart.
You can see why right here, right? So I mean, as far as
a lot of fun.
How did you get into this? Like, what inspired you to do this?
What inspired me to start the co-op was just being raw, right?
Oh, okay.
So I've been raw for over 7 years now.
Wow.
I used to be hyperglycemic, which is the onset of type 2 diabetes. And trying to get myself through college and affording raw was difficult. And through many different serendipitous events and being on the environmental committee at Rice, I got really into growing produce, organic agriculture, being on the environmental committee at the university. And I ended up starting a co-op in my living room with 12 people, and it grew into what is now today Rawfully Organic.
Wow.
So that's like a 5-year-long story put in like.
That's a shortened version. I totally understand that.
That's okay. That's okay. It's totally cool.
Awesome. So now, as far as your raw food, you mentioned that the raw food is what got you into this.
Absolutely.
I know I've seen a few of your videos of your raw food chefing.
Yes.
And of course, being a chef myself, I'm a little curious about it. Like, what do you do with your food here? Like, I would love to try it at some point if it's possible. But what do you do here with your food?
You mean at co-op or just like
in Houston? Like, what do you?
Oh my gosh.
Classes? Do you have
a lot of classes.
Catering? Or?
Well, let's see. I do a number of things. My main set of classes I teach at Sur La Table. Have you heard of them? They're like they're a national chain. I teach a class series there called the Eat It Raw.
Wow.
And so every month I teach 3 series. I'll do like a juices and smoothies class, a salad and gazpacho class, and a desserts class.
Nice.
And usually I have a really good turnout. And then I also do a lot of fundraisers like at the Houston Arboretum, where I do just like Eat It Raw classes for families and kids where they can come and like I do little demos of stuff.
Nice.
So.
I always love when people, specifically raw chefs, work with children. It's been a passion of mine as well, so thank you for that.
I think I am a little kid, so it's really fun for me to like play with them.
Maybe that's why there is a playground behind us.
I don't know why I chose this location for co-op. I mean, I don't go swing on the swings after co-op or anything.
Or slide or any of that stuff.
Who does that?
Yeah, or climb trees.
I do that too. I hug trees.
Yay, me too. I overstand that as well.
Yes.
Cool. So, yeah, as far as the food thing, I totally get like focusing on one or two things. That's why I was curious if you did catering or if you like. Do you have plans to open a restaurant? Like,
well, actually, Rawfully Organic is going to have a juice truck.
Oh, cool.
That'll be driving around Houston in December. We'll have it at all the co-op locations. I have an amazing group, a team that's going to be running it for us, and I'm really excited. So everybody will have, it'll first just start with juices and smoothies, and we'll kind of take it from there. But
incorporate a little.
It'll be the first Rawfully Organic juice truck, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So, but I do have to say this, you know, I make a lot of recipes, especially on my YouTube channel. I know you have your own. Yep. But I will just say that even though I make a lot of recipes, I love just eating mono meals of fruit. That's probably my favorite thing to do, is just eat it simply. Like take a tomato and eat it in a piece of kale with cherry. You know, that's it. I love eating simply.
For the trinity of overstanding, I get it, because like I prepare like very complicated gourmet raw foods.
Yes.
But on my daily intake, it's usually like avocado. I pull it open myself. I eat it literally, sometimes with peel and everything. You know what I mean? I totally get that. It's like more, you're just more in tune with the earth. It's more like, you know,
It's
of
very
course, when you
clean.
have this going on, Rawfully Organic, you have the best of the best coming through. So you
I
could,
do. Well, and also it's, you know, with so much busy stuff going on in my life, sometimes eating simply is just so refreshing.
Totally.
It just makes
Keep
life
it simple.
really awesome.
Yes, I get
There's
that.
nothing better than just peeling a banana.
Yay. I had 2 today. Thank you
I
so
had
much.
a few more than that.
Well, I had a lot going on
And
today.
you had 2, I only had 12.
I'm sorry, I was a little bit, I decided to be, and literally, this is not, I'm not making this up, I decided to be partial breatharian today. So,
Oh.
you know.
Well, you know what? The air does smell
Oh,
beautiful,
yeah,
especially now
wow.
that I'm wearing that essential oil.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
You're so
being here on my
welcome.
show. And
Thank you for sharing
doing
your
what you're
heart with the
doing.
world and for coming and visiting the co-op. And should we talk a little bit about the Ecolicious event?
Oh, please, yeah. I mean, we're going to be doing
Awesome.
this event on Sunday together.
Yes,
so.
we will. We're both going to be speaking here in Houston at an event called Ecolicious, and Bill Barlow will be there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be preparing some amazing raw foods. I'm going to be talking about Rawfully Organic, and it's going to be a great team.
Yeehaw! Have a great one. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yep, so if you want to check out Be Live, go ahead and shoot your channel out. What is it?
My channel is www.youtube.com/chefbelive, B-E-L-I-V-E, light, L-I-G-H-T. And yours?
And mine, you can just find me at Fully Raw Kristina. That's YouTube or Facebook.
Awesome. Yay.
All right, you guys. We send big hugs, and we'll see you later.
Woohoo!
Awesome.